welcome everybody. My name is Anna from the Product Development Lab here at Kimberbell Designs. Today we're going to be showing you the importance and procedure to prepping your background fabrics. So this applies to both hand embroidery and machine embroidery, so no matter which version you're doing, it's really important. It really adds to the look and quality of your quilt to prep your background fabrics. So with me right now, I've got two different blocks. One I have prepped. I've added fusible woven interfacing to the back. I sprayed it with starch, and it just looks really crisp and clean. And then this one, you can see there's a lot of puckering. This one I didn't do anything to my background or my applique pieces. And so you can definitely see that that really affected the quality of your stitching and of your block. It really made it pucker and it just doesn't look as nice. And so we just really recommend always prepping all of your background fabrics, and it will just really help give you the best quality block for your quilt. So I kind of wanted to just go over the procedure and how to prep your fabric and what that means and entails. So here again I have two fabrics, and so one of them you can kind of see, this one's a little bit stiffer. This one I've already prepared. It has fusible woven interfacing on the back, and I also sprayed it with some starch spray, where this one is just a piece of fabric. I haven't done anything to it, and you can really see, if you kind of wiggle them, you can see the difference in the texture and the structure of your fabric. And so with this block, I'm going to come over here to my iron, and you just want to make sure your block is really nice and ironed out. Iron out any wrinkles that you have, and then you're going to take some starch spray and you're just going to lightly spray the back of it. Everybody kind of does it a little bit differently, has a different method. There's no real wrong way, but this is just how I really like to do it. So you're just going to iron that out till all of your starch has kind of sunk into your fabric. And then you're going to take your fusible woven interfacing, and it's a two-sided piece, so you can feel on one side, you'll feel the adhesive, it's a little bit bumpy, and the other side is really smooth. So you're going to put your adhesive down on the back of your fabric, just kind of line it up there, and then you're going to iron that on as well. So just press it. I think they recommend about 10 to 20 seconds. Just get it all nice and ironed on there. That adhesive melts, and that's what attaches it to the back of your background fabric. So once you're done, you have a block, and you can see that's really added and changed a lot of the structure and stability of your fabric. And so both of these are now the same. So that's just kind of how to do that with your background fabrics. Now I'd also like to highlight, and again, this is the same for hand embroidery and machine embroidery. We also recommend, if you're using a fabric that maybe is a little bit lighter on top of a background fabric, or on top of another applique piece of fabric that's a darker color, sometimes you're going to have shadowing is what it's called. And so you can kind of see here, if I just lay these fabrics over top of each other, you can kind of see the dots poking up underneath the striped fabric, because it's just a lighter fabric. And so one of our recommendations is also to prepare your applique pieces. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to come over, make sure that it's ironed really well. If you really want to add a little bit of extra stability and structure, you can add some spray, some starch spray to that. And then you will also cut out a little piece of fusible woven interfacing, and you'll just iron that to the back. And that just really helps, again, create a really good quality block. And so once you're done, we can lay this over top again, and you can see a lot of that shadowing really is reduced, and that just really helps make sure that your block looks really clean and really professional and good to go. So that's how to prepare your background and your applique fabrics. We wish you all the luck in the world. Thanks. Bye-bye.